Well, they are energetic.
They were just a backup plan. Nobody thought we'd need them, especially not all of them. We thought maybe 1 or 2 if something went wrong with the originals. We haven't spent a lot of time training them.
I can see that.
Excuse me. Stop this. You are being watched.
I knew it. I knew a Nightwing was coming to see us. Didn't I tell you guys this would happen?
Did you?
No.
I don't think so.
Even if you did, you also predicted an earthquake, a new Talents of Peace, and you'd have something other than seagulls for breakfast this week. And none of those things have happened. You see why we might have stopped listening?
Well, I know. And I saw it with my powers. And I foresee that he brought us something great for breakfast. Didn't you?
Nautilus, a word, please.
Can I come too? I've never met another Nightwing before. Although, of course, I feel a very strong psychic connection with our whole tribe.
Stay here.
I can't leave them alone with them. Whenever I'm not watching, one of them bites him.
Or they all do.
It is clear to me that leaving the dragonets of the prophecy in the care of the Talons of Peace was a mistake. Both the real ones and the false ones.
Who?
Hush. You remember, Squid? We taught you about the prophecy. You know, the war that all the dragon tribes are fighting?
The one you guys want to stop. Because we're the good guys. We want peace.
Right. Basically right. So the prophecy says that 5 dragonets were hatched 6 years ago. A Seawing, a Skywing, a Mudwing, a Sandwing, and a Nightwing, who are going to end the war. And they get to choose which sister should be the new Sandwing Queen, Burn, Blister, or Blaze.
Oh hey, I hatched about 6 years ago.
Really? You're barely the size of a 3-year-old dragonet.
I have a big personality.
And your friends are about 6 years old too.
They're not my friends. They're all bullies. Except for Facepeaker, who's just plain crazy.
Well, Squid, what if you were one of the dragonets of the prophecy? What would you think about that?
Would I get treasure?
You'd get fame and power. If you did what you were told, that is.
How about treasure?
Is this dragonet bargaining with me?
I like treasure. The Talons of Peace are so lame because none of them have any treasure.
We gave up our worldly things to fight for a higher cause. Peace is more important than jewels or gold.
I'd rather have gold.
Would you be willing to choose whichever Sandwing Queen we told you to? If so, we could perhaps talk about gold.
Alright, but I don't want Flame to be a part of it. He has to stay here.
Why? What's wrong with your Skywing?
Nothing. They're just having a fight today.
And every day? It's because he's mean.
The Skywing is non-negotiable.
You're non-negotiable.
Squid, be polite.
I foresee that I am going to regret this. But I will be taking over the training of the Prophecy Dragonets. They have been mishandled for too long. Obviously, they need clear guidance.
What does that mean?
It means they're coming with me.
Where?
You'll find out when we get there. And if you know what's good for you, you'll stop asking nosy questions and do what you're told.
I can do that. But good luck with Flame and Viper. And Facepeaker for that matter.
Wait, you can't take them. Except for Facepeaker, who came from you. All their parents are Talons. That's how we got their eggs in the first place. They won't want them to leave.
Except Ogre. His mom won't care. It's a Mudwing thing.
Shut up. 3 moons. This dragonet is your son.
Of course I am. Isn't that a funny coincidence? Wow. I'm the son of the leader of the Talons of Peace and a Dragonet of Destiny. I'm even more important than I thought I was.
Quite a coincidence.
Well, I thought, why not? Of course, none of these 5 actually hatched on the brightest night, or else they'd be the real dragonets of the prophecy, wouldn't they? But they're about the right age, and nobody has to know the rest.
Except anyone who was at their hatching. It would be tidier if we could kill any witnesses. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, since we can't be sure yet which of these we'll use and which we'll discard.
Discard?
Very well. I'll try to bring yours back in one piece. But isn't peace the most important thing, Sealing? Don't you tell your talents that all the time? That any sacrifices must be made to end this war.
Yes,
The
but...
alternate dragonets were your idea in the first place. A good idea, as it turns out, since the real ones have proven to be so unsatisfactory. So we get rid of the most dangerous ones. I train their replacements myself, and then we make sure the prophecy is fulfilled the way it was supposed to be.